Want to explore hidden gems in Austria that even most locals don't know about? Get ready, because I'm taking you to 8 incredible places that will leave you wondering why you've never heard of them before. Krimml Waterfall. First up, we've got Krimml Waterfall, Austria's tallest waterfall, and a true wonder of nature. Imagine standing at the base of a waterfall that plunges over 380 meters, almost like 3 consecutive waterfalls stacked on top of each other. The water crashes down so powerfully that you can feel the mist on your face from hundreds of meters away. But it's not just about the height. The surrounding scenery is equally breathtaking. The trail takes you through dense alpine forests, where the air is thick with the scent of pine and the sounds of birdsong. As you ascend, several viewpoints offer incredible perspectives, each one giving you a different angle of this natural giant. And if you're up for a challenge, you can even make it to the top, where you'll be rewarded with panoramic views of the entire valley below. It's a sight that's both humbling and refreshing, all at once. Großglockner. Next, let's take a trip to Großglockner, Austria's highest peak, standing at a towering 3,798 meters. The journey here is an experience all on its own. You'll be driving along the Großglockner High Alpine Road, one of the most scenic routes in Europe, with hairpin turns that reveal sweeping vistas of glaciers, mountains, and valleys at every twist and turn. The road itself climbs over 2,500 meters above sea level, so you're driving into the clouds. Along the way, you might even spot marmots or ibex grazing by the roadside. Once you reach the Kaiser Franz Josefs Hohe viewpoint, you're in for a visual treat. From here, you can see the Pasteurs Glacier stretching out beneath the towering peak of Großglockner itself. And if you're up for more adventure, there are trails that lead you closer to the glacier, where you can get a first-hand look at the sheer scale of this icy wonder. Gottweg Abbey. Step back in time at Gottweg Abbey, a Benedictine monastery that's perched high above the Wachau Valley. This place has been standing since the 11th century, and it's been a haven of peace and spirituality for nearly 1,000 years. As you walk through the grand hallways, you'll feel the weight of history in every stone and arch. The abbey is famous for its stunning, elaborate architecture, with intricately decorated ceilings and walls that are like something out of a Renaissance painting. One of the highlights here is the imperial staircase, adorned with frescoes by Paul Tröger, which depict scenes of heavenly paradise. And then there's the view. From the terrace, you can look out over the Wachau Valley, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, where the Danube River winds its way through lush vineyards and ancient villages. It's the kind of place that makes you feel like you're standing in a postcard. Hintere Gossaussee. Now we're heading to Hintere Gossaussee, a hidden gem tucked away in Salzkammergut region. You can picture this. A secluded lake with crystal clear water that mirrors the surrounding peaks like a perfect reflection. It's so serene here that you can almost hear the silence. The journey to get there is just as beautiful, with a trail that winds through alpine meadows dotted with wildflowers, alongside the Gosso stream that rushes down from the mountains. When you finally arrive at the lake, you're greeted by an otherworldly landscape. The water is a deep shade of blue, almost like a sapphire, and it's surrounded by towering cliffs and snow-capped peaks. If you're lucky, you might even catch a glimpse of the Dachstein Glacier in the distance, shimmering in the sunlight. This is a place where time seems to stand still, and all you can do is sit back, breathe in the fresh mountain air, and let the beauty of nature illuminate you. Schlegeisspeicher. Schlegeisspeicher is an alpine reservoir that looks like something out of a dream. A turquoise lake set against rugged mountains, with waterfalls cascading down cliffs right into the water below. It's a playground for outdoor enthusiasts, with trails that range from easy walks to challenging climbs. If you're feeling adventurous, there's even a suspension bridge that lets you cross a deep gorge. The reward is worth it if you make it to the other side. From the bridge, you get a bird's-eye view of the entire lake and the surrounding peaks, a scene that's as thrilling as it is beautiful. Even if you're not up for a hike, you can simply take a stroll around the lake and soak in the views. The colors are especially vivid on a sunny day, with the turquoise of the lake contrasting sharply against the green of the meadows and the gray of the cliffs. It's one of those places that is so perfect to look at. Kreuzenstein Castle. Now, if you're in the mood for a fairy tale, Kreuzenstein Castle is the place to go. Perched on a hill overlooking the Danube River, this castle looks like it's been plucked straight out of a medieval fantasy. It's fully restored, so when you walk through the gates, you're stepping back into another time. The castle is filled with fascinating artifacts, like ancient suits of armor, medieval weapons, and tapestries that tell stories of battles and knights. One of the highlights here is the falconry show, where you can watch trained birds of prey swoop and soar right over your head. It's an incredible experience that gives you a glimpse into a time when falconry was a noble art. And don't forget to explore the castle grounds, where you'll find hidden corners and secret gardens. Weiße Glacier Lake. Now, if you're looking for something a little more remote, Weiße Glacier Lake is where you want to go. It's a bit of a journey to get there, involving a cable car ride that takes you high into the mountains, but the payoff is worth it. When you step off the cable car, you're surrounded by snow-capped peaks and the crisp, clean air of the high Alps. The lake itself is a striking shade of blue, and it's so clear that you can see straight to the bottom. The backdrop of glaciers and rocky peaks makes it feel like you're standing in a place that time forgot. There are hiking trails that circle the lake, offering different vantage points where you can take in the incredible scenery. And if you're up for it, you can even hike further up into the glacier, where you'll be rewarded with stunning views of the lake and the surrounding valleys below. Melk Abbey. Finally, let's visit Melk Abbey, a true masterpiece of Baroque architecture. This place is more than just a monastery, it's a work of art. The abbey is perched on a hill overlooking the Danube, and as you approach, you'll be struck by its golden facade, which gleams in the sunlight. Inside, the halls are adorned with intricate frescoes and gilded decorations that make you feel like you're walking through a royal palace. The library is one of the highlights, with thousands of ancient books and manuscripts that line the walls, along with beautiful frescoes that depict scenes of knowledge and wisdom. And don't miss the Abbey Church, which is a riot of gold, marble, and ornate carvings. It's a place that leaves you in awe of the craftsmanship and artistry that went into creating it. Outside, the Abbey gardens offer a peaceful retreat, with neatly trimmed hedges, colorful flower beds, and stunning views over the river and the town below. So, there you have it. 8 incredible spots in Austria that are just waiting for you to explore. From powerful waterfalls and towering mountains to serene lakes and ancient abbeys, Austria has so much more to offer than just the usual tourist traps. It's a country that's full of surprises, and these hidden gems are proof of that. Whether you're looking for adventure, peace, or a bit of history, Austria's got you covered. If you want to book your perfect trips at the best price and explore fascinating places, both near and far, I invite you to click on the link below in the description section. I'll see you on the next one.